Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I would like to talk about the four most auspicious Feng Shui sectors in 2022, and this has nothing to do with flying stars. This has to do with the auxiliary stars that we use to get out of a downward spiral or to get extra help whenever we need it. Yeah, so for this you don't need to know anything about the flying stars whatsoever. This is really more of a method that you use to boost your luck in any given year. Now, these sectors, they do change every single year. And this year, the distribution of these auxiliary stars is as follows. So we've got the Sun star in the East 2, 83 degrees to 97 degrees. We've got the Moon star in the Southeast 3 sector, 143 degrees to 157 degrees. We've got the Dragon Virtue star at West 2, which is 263 degrees to 277 degrees. And the Fortune Virtue star at Northwest 3, which is 223 degrees to 337 degrees. Now, the way you find those directions or those locations is, as you see here on this slide, you just basically stand in the center of your floor plan and use a compass to determine where you have these particular degree ranges. And then you will end up with 4 specific small pie slices, as you can see on this slide. And each one of them is attributed or associated with one of these 4 auxiliary stars. Now, let me first tell you what each of these auxiliary stars can do. And after that, I will explain how you can actually activate them for particular purposes. Now, the first one, the Sun star, which is in the East 2 this year, is also called the Yin Noble star. And out of all the 4 stars, this is the most powerful one. It will bring helpful people into your life. Now, this doesn't necessarily immediately mean wealth opportunities. Yeah, we're not really talking about wealth opportunities when it comes to these auspicious stars. But you know, every now and then in life, you really need someone to just help you, whether that be helping you out of a professional crisis or whether that be helping you out of a personal crisis. Sometimes we just need help. And sometimes this help is really quite critical. And so whenever you feel that you really need, it's the time now where you really need to have to rely on other people and get some really, really good help from someone, this is when you use the Sun star. Now, you can also use the Sun star if you want to get a promotion or to receive opportunities, not necessarily wealth opportunities. Yeah, these can be opportunities in all aspects of life. It's just generally when you activate the star, you will get help easier. You can also get support easier. You suddenly feel like when you look for someone to help you, they're immediately there. They're right around the corner. Yeah, you didn't even know that they were there. So this is what the Sun star can do for you. And interestingly, also this Sun star can also be used if you want to rent out a property or sell a property. Yeah, so then you can activate this particular star. Now, the next one is the Moon. The Moon is found at Southeast 3 this year, and this is called the Yin Noble. Now, the Moon star represents information. And so when you activate this particular star, it can help you to get really useful information or even insider information, as long as you are then open to receiving this information. Yeah, if you walk through life constantly with your earphones in and you're not looking left and right, you're not really talking to people, then activating the Moon star is not going to help. Once you activate the Moon star sector, you really need to be open to talk to people, to listen, especially listen, so that you absorb the information that is all around you. Now, how you then use this information is up to you, but it just helps you with getting much needed information. And obviously, this can help you in any type of life situation. Maybe you're involved in a court case and you feel like you don't really know what's going on, or you feel that there is something that you need to know, you can activate this moon star, and you will find that suddenly information comes to you that is very useful in this particular case. Or it could be that maybe you are doing some research about a particular topic, and there's some critical information or critical detail that you haven't quite found yet. You know it's out there, but you haven't found it. You can activate the moon star to actually get this critical piece of information. Now, the next one is the Dragon Virtue, which is in West 2. And this is the third most powerful of those 4 stars. And this one has the ability to solve problems, yeah, even drastic problems. When you activate Dragon Virtue, you will receive help. You will receive information that helps you in solving problems. Now, don't just activate the star if you don't have any problems, because if you activate the star without actually having any problems, then what happens is first you're going to have a problem, but Dragon Virtue will help you solve it. Now, ideally, we're not even going to have any issues or any problems, but if you are faced with a big obstacle, if you are faced with a big challenge or something that you just simply don't know how to solve, then you activate the Dragon Virtue star, which is in the West 2. And once you do that, all the problems that you are facing or that come your way will be solvable. And once you've solved them, opportunities will come your way as well. Yeah, so this is the big problem solver. And then lastly, we've got the Fortune Virtue star, which is at the Northwest 3 location. And the Fortune Virtue star, basically, this one just brings happiness. Yeah, so this brings happiness, enjoyment, celebrations. You may gain some weight when you activate the star, because when we're happy, when we celebrate with people, obviously we eat more, we go out, yeah, we socialize. So this may come with a little bit of a weight gain as a disclaimer. But it is an extremely useful energy if you want to network with people and meet new people. So these are the 4 stars, 4 auxiliary stars that we use every year in Feng Shui to trigger particular energies whenever needed. Now, what you need to do in order to actually activate those stars is, again, it's very simple. You just activate them with water. So you place a water bucket or a water container that is open at the top into this sector, whichever one sector you need. You can use all 4 at the same time if that's what you want. That's perfectly fine. But if it's just one particular energy that you need, then you just focus on that one. Place a water container into that sector. I would say about minimum 30 to 40 liters. Yeah, so a big pail of water, a big bucket, and the water must be moving. Yeah, so insert a water pump, one of those aquarium water pumps, and just let the water be moving. And you do not do this permanently. You do this for a maximum of 2 weeks, and then you remove the water feature. Maximum 2 weeks, yeah, because this is very, this is like the acupuncture method of Feng Shui. For these kind of triggering methods, you don't do this on a permanent basis. You just do it whenever needed for 2 weeks. Now, best is obviously to do this together with date selection, but in order to know which dates are best, you would have to work with a Feng Shui master or with a Chinese metaphysics master. If you're unfamiliar with date selection, then just determine which energy you need, and then you activate this energy with water, maximum 2 weeks. Now, if everything in your life has gone to shit, yeah, if you are just in a complete downward spiral and you just need to get out of this hole that for some reason has opened up below you, and you're just falling down and there doesn't seem to be any way out, then you activate all 4 at the same time. Yeah, all 4 at the same time for 2 weeks, which means 4 water buckets, 4 water pumps, yeah, and leave them running constantly for 2 weeks. You can also do this when you are moving into a new place, because when you move into a new flat, into a new office, obviously a lot of movement is going on, and you will activate both the positive and the negative energies in the new premise. So what you can do to bring peace to the new premise is to again activate all those 4 at the same time for a maximum of 2 weeks. Now, because they have such strong energies and they are so auspicious, it doesn't matter whether they are located in a sector that may have a 3 killings affliction, or that have a I don't know, the 5 yellow or whatever. It doesn't matter, yeah, because it's just for 2 weeks, and it's those 4 auspicious energies. And especially if you combine all 4, you don't have to worry about negative side effects or anything like that. Yeah, so this is particularly useful if you are in a downward spiral and you just need to get out, or if you have a specific problem, a specific issue that needs short-term drastic intervention. Then you don't work with the flying stars, you work with those 4 auxiliary stars. All right, so I hope this helped. I hope you can make use of this. You can use these 4 stars throughout the year, every now and then, whenever you need help. Yeah, not just once, but not on a permanent basis. Really only just use them whenever you need help with something, whenever you feel like you just can't handle it yourself and you need a little bit of a boost from the energies that are surrounding you. All right, so if you do have any questions, please contact me, leave a comment in the comment section below, and please do like and share this video with anybody who may be interested in Feng Shui or Chinese metaphysics. See you soon.